Welcome back to Newbie Money, guys. I'm a new day trader trying to figure out the whole process of one day becoming a profitable day trader. And I feel like if you guys have been watching the channel in the past week or 2 weeks, we're trying to, turn the ball around or just turn our bearing around and just find a good focus and go from there. And I think we are at that phase right now, at that direction. So it's super exciting for me. We are down 24 bucks today, so I guess that's a negative. And at one point we were up $240. But with that being said, and I don't want to focus too much on the negative because there's a lot of other good stuff that's happening right now that I want to focus on, which is me slowing down the whole drawdown process, me soaking in a lot of that price action volatility with the market that's going in, and just trying to find a good scalping rhythm with it. And so right away, when I, right off the gate, I was up 240 bucks. I traded Tesla pretty good and worked out well, and I was getting a little bit of it. I got Fubo, and I'm not going to go too much into the trade details today because I feel like the lesson is really really in the risk management of the day, sort of the trade recap. But so doing pretty good. Come here, it's 240 bucks. So and I had these 3 losses back to back that kind of was the catalyst to kind of set me back, and those were on PLUG. I guess we're doing a little bit of trade recap. So and what it was is that me going against the trend here. So I know some people make money by going against the trend in a short time frame, but on this one it was clearly pointing out one direction and not just it going up, and I was trying to short it every time. But if you look at the daily, this is a good indication. So I was shorting it around here, like even here, and I was just slowly watching it go up. And when it came close to this resistance over here, which is that 42.05 up here, and 42.40, which is, they're so close to each other, it's like 35 cents within each other. So if longs look at that, they are more likely to be optimistic for it to push the price up to that resistance and keep going higher and higher and higher. And the final resistance was at 41.85. So it's just around the block from this resistance to that resistance, and from there on you're good to go. Like no one's bothering you for a long time. Like the next resistance technically I would say is here at 48 bucks. So you have $4, $5 range to keep going up. So that was the big lesson right here. I should have been able to recognize that and stop, but I don't think that was the main reason why I lost money, because if you look here, this stock has made multiple attempts to break that resistance and keep going higher and higher and higher, but it failed. So it's been consolidating sideways. So the fact that today might be the day that it breaks the resistance, there's no clear indication of that. SPY was trading sideways too. The whole market today was pretty sideways. But what I should have been able to recognize from the close position is if I have something like this where there's 3 consecutive losses, and at this point I've given back half my profit, I should be able to call it a day, or I should be able to make one more trade and see where that lands me. So if that is a good one, or if I lose another 30 or something bucks after that, I get like, okay, you know what, I'm going to take what I have for today and recognize the fact that it is a slower market. Last year I was getting pretty good at recognizing with kind of just the follow through of price actions and saying if the day is going to be good or not, half an hour into the day kind of thing. But since I've been gone for a while, it's kind of hard to kind of pick up that skill again. But I'm working on it, and slowly getting a good understanding. But I really do think that this is a really good indication of my performance that I don't really look at. Obviously, this is a P&L. I get that, but it's just the consecutive losses back to back that should be able to kind of, you know, shine a light and be like, okay, like you gotta dial it back. But with that being said, 24 bucks down, come on, like this is good stuff. I am actually really happy with myself, really proud of really restraining myself and dialing back on my share size. I'm using barely anything, and the best part is, as more wrongs I got, the lower and smaller my share size and losses became. So that is beautiful. Like that is exactly the kind of habits that I want. If you look at previous videos that I have, and I have days where, you know, I have consecutive back-to-back loss trades, the positions tend to get bigger and bigger because naturally, you know, if you use 100 share on the last position that you lost and use 200 shares, you know, you'll be able to regain more of that, but also you can lose more of that, right? So I'm really not trying to let the emotions play their role and let the stocks do its thing, and just me coexist with it and have this symbiotic relationship so I can make money out of them and not let them dictate my day-to-day experience. But yeah, honest God, really good stuff here, guys. I'm really happy. We're lowering our positions. We're still getting the same lesson for just 24 bucks, and we're green for the week. So that's really good, and I'm really excited to do my weekly review on Sunday and have another game plan for next week and see how that goes. I know we still got tomorrow to trade, and most likely tomorrow is just going to be extremely just defensive mode and just trying to protect all the assets that I have, or all the gains that I have. But this is turning around to look really good, and I just got to keep following the process, and we should be able to see some really good consistency coming up in the future. Alright guys, besides that, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.